Sit back and throw one back with your pinkies in the air and a middle finger to the world. And join me, the eclectic gentleman Stephen Watts, as we look back on this day in professional wrestling history. But before we do, put that drink down, like, share, and subscribe, and give us a big old thumbs up. And now, without further ado, let's look back on this day in pro wrestling history. It is February 5th, and we're going to start off as we always do on a positive note. These are your pro wrestling birthdays. 1940, Luke Graham. 1977, Conrad Kennedy. 1986, Madison Rayne. And 1991, Dio Madden. Of course, on the flip side of that coin, your pro wrestling deaths for February 5th. 1984, the godfather of Lucha Libre, El Santo. Alright, enough of the sad stuff. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. That's right, your pro wrestling history highlights for February 5th. 1913, Mike Yokel defeats Henry Goering to win the World Middleweight title in Salt Lake City, Utah. 1959, George and Sandy Scott defeat Maurice and Paul Vachon to win the vacant Stampede International Tag Team titles. 1971, Georgia Championship Wrestling hold a 14-man tournament for the vacant NWA Georgia Heavyweight title in Atlanta, Georgia. In the final, El Mongol defeats Nick Bockwinkel to win the vacant NWA Georgia Heavyweight title. 1975, Giant Baba and Jumbo Tatsuruta defeat Dory Funk Jr. and Terry Funk for the NWA International Tag Team titles in San Antonio, Texas. 1978, Ron Bass and Dr. Hiro Ota defeat Chavo and Hector Guerrero for the NWA America's Tag Team titles. 1988, the WWF hold the first of 5 editions of The Main Event, which aired on NBC. This, of course, is the WWF officiating debut of Dave Hebner's twin brother, Earl, who had previously been working with the NWA. Andre the Giant pinned WWF champion Hulk Hogan to win the title, ending Hogan's 4-year-long reign atop the WWF mountain. Hogan's shoulders were clearly up before the end of the 3 count, but the referee counted it anyways. DiBiase, according to the storyline, had paid for the referee to get cosmetic surgery to make him look like referee Dave Hebner, leading to the double Hebner storyline. DiBiase goes on to buy the title from Andre the Giant, declaring himself the WWF champion. Of course, days later, WWF President Jack Tunney makes a statement stating the title was vacated and a tournament would be held at WrestleMania 4 to fill the vacancy. 1994, ECW holds an event called The Night the Line Was Crossed at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In the main event, in a 3-way dance, ECW Heavyweight Champion Terry Funk, ECW Television Champion Sabu, and Shane Douglas fought to a 60-minute draw. Funk retains his title. Following the show, Douglas and Funk get into a brawl at the press conference. Those were your pro wrestling history highlights for February 5th. I'm the eclectic gentleman Stephen Watts, and we'll see you tomorrow.